Hello everyone, my name is Erwin Thomas Rose. So today I'm going to talk about a very interesting legal topic. So this legal topic will help us as a voter of India, as a citizen of India, and will also tell us how to protect us our constitutional right to vote. So as we know, uh, in this amidst this COVID pandemic situation also many state assemblies, including Kerala, West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, uh, had their state assembly elections held these in these days. So elections are a very controversial topic in India. So it is always a very heated topic in India. So today I'm going to talk about a very interesting section uh, which ensures our constitutional right to vote. Uh, so this section is mentioned in Conduct of Elections Rules 1965, 1961. Sorry. Uh, this section is called Section 49P. And what does Section 49P actually provides us as voters? So the words of section 49P actually says that if a person representing himself to be a particular elector seeks to vote after another person has already voted as such elector, he shall on satisfactorily answering such questions relating to his identity as the presiding officer may ask, be instead of being allowed to vote through the balloting unit, supplied with a tendered ballot paper which shall be of such design and the particulars of which shall be in such language or languages as the election commission may specify. So, in similar terms, if a voter realizes that someone has already voted using his or her name, he or she can approach the presiding officer at the booth and flag the issue. So, under 49P, the voter shall be allowed to register his or her own vote as per their constitutional right. After satisfactorily answering the questions asked by the presiding officer, which ensures the identity of the elector, the voter is allowed to cast his or her vote on a tendered ballot paper, which is then locked and sealed away. So such votes are called tendered votes. So they are usually useful when the margin of votes between candidates is thin and the margin of victory is less, and the tendered votes than the tendered votes. So, however, if a candidate secures victory by a large number of votes, these tendered votes are not usually considered since they cannot tip the scales in any manner. So, uh, this section 49P is very intriguing, so very interesting because when election happens, we can see that many people come forward saying that all another person has already casted vote in their name. So that is actually defrauding the system, the people. So to prevent that, to protect a person's constitutional right to vote, the legislation makers has included such a such a rule called section 49P into our legislation. So a famous case has happened. So during the Rajasthan Assembly elections in 2008, the then Union Minister C.P. Joshi, contesting from the Nadwara constituency, lost to BJP's Kalyan Singh Chauhan by one vote actually. So Joshi had secured 62,215 votes and Chauhan had secured 62,216 votes. So CP Joshi then moved to the Rajasthan High Court in 2009, claiming that some of the votes cast were tendered. So, so Joshi told the court that some of the votes were tendered votes cast under Section 49P of the Election Rules 1961 and sought that these be included in the vote count. He also claimed that Chauhan's wife had voted illegally in two places. So in 2012, Chauhan's victory was nullified by the High Court. High Court. However, Kalyan Singh Chauhan later approached the Supreme Court and Supreme Court ordered a recount of the votes and asked that the tender votes to be included. After the recount, Joshi and Chauhan were tied with the same number of votes. So, in case of a tie in India, the law states that the winner be declared with a draw. So Kalyan Singh Chauhan thus chosen the Nadwara MLA after the Supreme Court turned down Joshi's appeal seeking cancellation of the election. So this was a famous case at that time. So uh, today we came to know about a very interesting law that actually ensures our constitutional right to vote. No one can actually take that right from us. Even if they took that, the government, the lawmakers has ensured it shall be returned to the person from whom the right was taken. So there is a legal where there is a legal problem, there is always a legal remedy. So that's all with my topic. So feel free to comment about the topic. Thank you.